I'm still at it. The plans to steal this election from Trump is Jill Stein. I'm going to have to do this in 2 parts because it is almost 30 minutes long. So let's take a listen.
Good morning, America, YouTubers, brothers and sisters in Christ, Red State Watcher. We're going to have about 7 pieces of news here. It's just coming at us like crazy this morning. The liberal movement to get rid of Donald Trump is really going rampant right now. Start off with Jill Stein's election recount is being paid for by a bot. As I said, it's being paid for by George Soros. It would make...
Who? Who did he say it was being paid for? Of course, George Soros.
Perfect sense that a bot is paying for it. It's all a cover-up. Mem describes the absurdity of Jill Stein's recount effort. Busted Reddit CEO caught tampering with Trump supporters' comments. Wow, Jill Stein's recount donations are non-refundable too. Bernie Sanders supporters tell fake news media salon to stop lying about Trump. Clinton voters threaten to kill electoral college members.
Wow. Did you hear what he just said? I'm shocked. Well, no, I'm not, but you all should be shocked.
And Jill Stein has discovered a page right out of the Clinton Foundation playbook. Of course, she's another crony, and it's amazing. She turned her back on Hillary Clinton during the fight for presidency, totally attacking her. But now, all of a sudden, she's doing the complete opposite. This is exactly what the far left does continually. Alright, so starting with busted Jill Stein's election recount is being paid for by a bot. Jill Stein has just raised more money in 24 hours for her Wisconsin, Mississippi, I believe, or Michigan.
Maine?
I'm not sure and Pennsylvania recount initiative than she did for the entire duration of her 2016 presidential campaign. That's right, because the global elites didn't want her as president. They wanted Hillary. So she's raising money to get Hillary back. Makes perfect sense. Think about that. Where is the money coming from? It sure isn't her campaign supporters. George Soros.
George Soros.
Continuing on here, Jill Stein raised enough money for a recount in 3 states, as I said. And Jim Stone writes, November 23rd, 2 days ago, Jill Stein's election recount is being paid for by a bot. A bot is pulling cash from a central fund and giving it out at a predetermined rate. Go to Jill Stein's fundraiser page and watch the progress. You will see that her funding is coming in at a perfectly consistent $160,000 an hour. How does that one work? It doesn't. I watched this yesterday and last night carefully and noted that at night when everyone is sleeping and right through the time when the whole world slows down, her donations for this came in like clockwork with no deviation from the steady pace whatsoever.
George Soros.
Fraud. Once again, the only way that can happen is if a bot was set up to fake her getting donations from multiple people, and whoever set it up did not consider the fact that practically everyone would come from America, and practically everyone is asleep at 3 a.m. Last night it should have slowed down. It did not. It just marched right toward the finish like an obedient soldier. It went straight to 2.65 million by 6 a.m. I can calculate it will go to 4.5 million in 28.125 hours. Oh, a few people will pitch in for real, so I'll say 27 hours. Easy math. Jill Stein will get the 4.5 million she needs between 4 and 6 p.m. tonight, depending on how much real people pitch in. Actual math progression based on the steady rate lands squarely on 6:10 p.m. tonight, but I'm guessing a few real people will pay in. Don't be fooled by the slick language on the donation page. If those donations did not virtually stop at night, they are not coming from the American people. Yes, folks, we are watching the election steal as it happens from George Soros and the Clinton Foundation.
Did you hear what he said? We are watching the election being stolen at the hands of George Soros and Hillary Clinton. Alright, so Trump's not president yet. I think they're trying to get Hillary back in there by this stupid recount.
They could not do it by threatening electors, so now we have this. And it is all based on false claims because Michigan cannot be hacked. Michigan has a certified vote. There is no way this is legit, and that means one thing. There are liars doing it. Powerful liars who know in advance they are going to find what they are looking for. Anonymous sent this. It's over, folks. They're absolutely taking this from Trump. If you were able to see these stories they already have prepared for us to start running next week, your jaw would hit the ground. They're going to find that the results were indeed hacked. They have everything set in place and have been ready to play this out for over a week. All three states, Michigan, Wisconsin, and Pennsylvania, are going to be reversed and awarded to Hillary Clinton.
Oh, boy.
Speculate on who is pulling the strings, but this is going to happen. Start preparing for the news to come now. My response: Michigan had all paper ballots and cannot be hacked, but that won't stop liars of the caliber we are up against. Michigan has a different vote counting process than other states. First, Michigan does a quick count, then automatically they do a certified count. That count was certified today. It is an unhackable process. If Hillary takes Michigan when Michigan can't be hacked and the vote is certified, it will prove fraud of the highest order. Pukable Swiss commentator ripping Trump on Mex TV at 1 a.m. Good time slot. Final answer: bullying electors with death threats. And we've already seen this from Michael Bonarian. Did not work, so now they are going to force a recount only in states Trump won. There is nothing we can do about this.
Sorry.
We need everyone possible to get off work and be there to witness the recount. What else?
So they're actually going to do it. They're going to do a recount funded by George Soros. So, Hillary Clinton is still a presidential candidate. Sick.
What else can I say? Jill Stein raised enough money to steal the election from Trump via recount in only 5 hours?
Wow.
She raised enough to trigger a recount in Wisconsin, and the other two states are cheaper. She's got it. Trump may have taken Michigan today, but that will not make a difference. Jill Stein demanded a recount, and the election will be rigged. They have had all the time they need to fill out a whole bunch of blank ballots and throw the election to Hillary. No one was watching. It happened. Game over. All three states, Wisconsin.
Maybe it's time people start watching and paying attention. Okay? Seriously.
Michigan, and Pennsylvania will be thrown to Hillary. It is over, according to Anonymous. So that is how they plan to steal it all along, since Election Day at least. And Hillary can skate free, saying, I did not do it, when you know damn well she did. Every last request Jill Stein has will be answered, and every last request Trump asks for will be denied.
Okay.
Her money aren't ever going to see.
Sorry.
To destroy public.
Let me go back.
Enough for any recount, which is highly unlikely.
Oops. Sorry, guys.
Trust you. They think
There we go.
they had Clinton in the bag for the final day of election on November 8th. But I'm telling you, brothers and sisters, Anonymous is wrong. They don't know God. They don't know that Donald Trump is a servant of God. And when God speaks, it will be stopped. And they think they're going to spend their millions and it's going to be wasted once again, is the answer. Mem describes the absurdity of Jill Stein's recount effort. Jill Stein only wants recount in states Donald Trump narrowly won. She's leaving states that Trump lost narrowly alone. But it's not going to work anyway. Michigan has already won. They've already had a recount in Michigan, and we won by 10,400. As she says, we deserve elections we can trust. Yes. We deserve politicians we can trust. Certainly isn't you.
I agree.
Colorado, 75,000 vote difference. Maine, 20,000 vote difference. Minnesota, 44,000 vote difference. Nevada, 26,000 vote difference. New Hampshire, 3,000 vote difference. And New Mexico. Yes, the Democrats...
Basically, what's going on here is thanks to George Soros and this woman, Jill Stein, they're going to do a recount again, and guess what? Hillary Clinton will steal this election before inauguration. So, just know that Hillary did not win by popular vote. She did not even win by electoral vote. Trump won fair and square. Alright? And now he's being undermined by George Soros, Jill Stein, and Jill Stein's raising an awful lot of money real quick. Overnight. She's raising enough money for the recount again that will announce Hillary Clinton as the thieving winner. Alright? So, I don't expect Trump's going to make it to Inauguration Day. I think Jill Stein and her influence is going to get Hillary Clinton right back into the White House. Sad day for America.
With their fraud election, the DNC is so mad that they didn't win, so they're all the ones that are just narrowly they lost, they're trying to get back. But it's not going to work. Why? Because God is behind Donald Trump. You're not going to stop it. They can't seem to figure it out, and they're still trying to fight at it like a bunch of devils climbing out of hell. So she's raising money to get Hillary back.